Hi guys, in this tutorial I'm going to solve question number 9, June 21. It's given 12 sine x minus 5 cosine x in the form of r sine x minus alpha. Part A. We start with the expression 10 sine x. Sorry, it's 12 sine x. 12 sine x minus 5 cosine x minus 5 cosine x in the form of r sine x minus alpha, x minus alpha. How to get the value of alpha and r? Exact left-hand side 12 sine x minus 5 cosine x is equal to r. Expanded form of sine, sine, cosine, cosine, and sine, x alpha minus expand 12 sine x minus 5 cosine x is equal to r sine x cosine alpha minus r cosine x sine alpha. By comparing left and right side, you will get two equations. The left, right, r sine x cosine alpha is equal to 12 sine x. So r cosine alpha is equal to 12. By the same way, minus 5 cosine x is equal minus r cosine x sine alpha. By removing a cosine, negative, so r sine alpha is equal to 5. You can get the exact value of alpha by dividing second equation by first equation like this. Sine alpha, if r sine alpha divided by r cosine alpha, you will get it 5 over 12. So tan alpha is equal to 5 divided by 12. You can get alpha rounded will be arctan of 5 over 12. By the same way, you can substitute by alpha in any equation, you can get r, or you can square then add. If you square and add the two equations, if you square, you will get like this, r squared sine squared alpha plus r squared cosine squared alpha, 5 squared 25, 12 squared is 144. You will get r squared outside, sine squared alpha plus cosine squared alpha, which is equal to 1 for any angle, is equal 169. By taking the square root, you will get r positive or negative, but it's given r positive. If you read it, whereas r and alpha are constant, r more than 0 done, and alpha take the basic angle. Find the exact value of r, done. Give your answer for alpha in red corrected to 3 significant figure or 3 decimal places. We'll use shift tan for 5 over 12 and write your answer 0.395. This is part A. Ask it to get the value of r and alpha. G theta is written in this form. Where is theta is more than 0? This called domain. How to get the range of this function? Back to this part. If you look at this part, what is the range of this part? We already wrote this expression in the form of this expression. So sine for any angle, whatever, we change it to b to theta minus pi over 6, the range of this expression between r and r. If I tell you sine x minus alpha, what is the range of this expression? Between -1 and +1. This is the range. Then, if we multiply it by r, so the range will be from -r to +r. If we add 10, so add 10 both sides, this is the range. So this expression between -r plus 10 and +r plus 10. If we look at the value of r is 13. So 13, if we add, subtract 10, it's a -13 to +13 first. The expression between -13 and 13. Then if we add 10, we'll add 10, we'll add 10. So the range between -3 and 13 and 10 will be 23. This represents the minimum value of the expression, and this represents the maximum value of the expression. Asked to get the minimum, which is -3. The minimum is -3, and maximum will be 23. Then the minimum value of theta and the smallest value of theta at which is the minimum value. So I will take the equation of this expression and equating with -3 and solve the equation. Because in part 2, he asked the smallest value of theta at which minimum. The minimum of sine, after writing this expression, now will be sine. So the minimum value of the sine will be at 3 pi over 2. So I will take this equation now, but after removing x and write 2 theta minus pi over 6, 2 theta minus pi over 6, 2 theta minus pi over 6 minus alpha found 0.395. The minimum is 3 pi over 2. Then solve the equation to get the value of theta. 2 theta is equal to 3 pi over 2 plus pi over 6 plus 0.395. Then divided all by 2 to get the value of theta. 3 pi over 2, 3 pi over 2 plus pi over 6 plus 0.395, then divided the answer by 2. So theta is 2.815. Asked to get theta corrected to, it's not given. Find the smallest value of theta. So the final answer is 2.815. Part C, the function h is defined by h theta is equal to 10 minus, same, by looking at this part, same expression, which we already wrote it in this form. Again, range, back to the range again. The range of this expression, I will start with sine. Sine x minus alpha, its range between -1 and 1. When you multiply it by r, will be from -r to +r when we multiply by r. So this expression now, its range between -13 and +13. But if we square it all to the power of 2, to be power of 2, square this part have to be between 0 and 169. 169. This is r squared sine x minus alpha all squared. Now look at the expression which is written in part C. It's written this expression is squared, but it's written multiplied by a negative value. If we multiply both terms by negative, you have to change the inequality sign. Will be like this, 169 and 0. Then if you look at the expression, he add 10 for both sides. So you have to add 10 for both sides. This is the new range. So the range is greater than negative 159 and 10. This is the range of the function hx. That's it. Thank you.